Covering clamps with liquid nails or silicone is sometimes requested to protect the material being clamped from damage. Liquid nails or silicone creates a protective barrier between the clamp and the material, preventing scratches, dents, and other surface imperfections. This is particularly important when working with delicate materials such as wood, plastic, or painted surfaces. The protective layer also helps prevent the clamp from slipping or moving during the clamping process. A secure hold is essential for many applications such as woodworking, metalworking, and construction. Slipping clamps can lead to misalignment, weaken joints, or even cause damage to the workpiece. While not all clamps require this type of protection, checking the manufacturer's instructions is always recommended. Specific applications or materials may necessitate the use of a protective coating to ensure optimal results. Some benefits of covering clamps with liquid nails or silicone are: firstly, it prevents the clamps from damaging the surface of the material being clamped. Secondly, it provides a protective barrier between the clamp and the material. Thirdly, it helps prevent the clamp from slipping or moving. Fourthly, it ensures a secure hold. For covering clamps with liquid nails or silicone, firstly, clean the surface of the clamp and the material being clamped. Secondly, apply a thin layer of liquid nails or silicone to the surface of the clamp. Thirdly, allow the liquid nails or silicone to dry completely before using the clamp. To elaborate on the cleaning step, use a suitable solvent or cleaner to remove any dirt, grease, or other contaminants from the surfaces. This will ensure proper adhesion of the liquid nails or silicone. When applying the liquid nails or silicone, use a small brush, a putty knife, or your finger to spread a thin, even layer over the area of the clamp that will come into contact with the material. Avoid applying too much material, as this can create a thick, uneven layer that may not provide adequate protection. Allow the liquid nails or silicone to dry completely before using the clamp. The drying time will vary depending on the type of liquid nails or silicone used, as well as the ambient temperature and humidity. Refer to the manufacturer's instructions for specific drying times. Once the liquid nails or silicone has dried, the clamp is ready to use. Apply the clamp to the material as normal, being careful not to over-tighten it. Over-tightening can damage the material or the clamp. In addition to protecting the material being clamped, covering clamps with liquid nails or silicone can also help to extend the life of the clamps themselves. The protective coating can help to prevent rust, corrosion, and other forms of damage. This is particularly important for clamps that are used outdoors or in harsh environments. To further extend the life of your clamps, store them in a dry, protected place when not in use. This will help to prevent rust, corrosion, and other forms of damage. Regularly inspect your clamps for signs of wear and tear. Replace any clamps that are damaged or worn, as they may not provide a secure hold. When choosing liquid nails or silicone for covering clamps, select a product that is compatible with the materials being clamped. Some liquid nails and silicones can damage certain materials, so it is important to choose a product that is specifically designed for the application. Consider the flexibility of the chosen material. For applications where some movement is expected, a more flexible silicone might be preferred over a rigid liquid nails adhesive. The temperature resistance of the chosen material should also be considered, especially if the clamps will be used in high temperature environments. In such cases, a high-temperature silicone or specialized adhesive might be necessary. The chemical resistance of the liquid nails or silicone should be considered. If the clamps will be used in environments where they may come into contact with chemicals, select a product that is resistant to those chemicals. Properly applied liquid nails or silicone can act as a vibration dampener, reducing noise and preventing loosening of clamped parts due to vibration. When applying liquid nails or silicone to clamps, consider using a mold release agent on the clamped surface. This will prevent the adhesive from sticking to the clamped surface and make it easier to remove the clamp later. Ensure adequate ventilation when working with liquid nails or silicone, as some products may release harmful fumes. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment such as gloves and eye protection when handling these materials. For applications where aesthetics are important, consider using a clear or paintable liquid nails or silicone. This will allow you to match the color of the coating to the color of the material being clamped. When removing clamps that have been coated with liquid nails or silicone, use a sharp knife or scraper to carefully cut through the coating. Avoid using excessive force, as this can damage the material being clamped. Clean any residue of liquid nails or silicone from the material being clamped using a suitable solvent or cleaner. Dispose of used liquid nails and silicone containers properly, following local regulations. In conclusion, covering clamps with liquid nails or silicone is a simple and effective way to protect the material being clamped from damage, ensure a secure hold, and extend the life of the clamps. By following the tips outlined above, you can achieve optimal results and avoid potential problems.